What's going on, guys? What's going on, Thai Squad? What's going on, everybody? So, the Lions lose to the Commanders 45-31. And this was an interesting game. And when I look at this game, when I look at how this game played out, I could say that the Lions, we all thought that the Detroit Lions were going to win this game and go to the second round, to the championship, to the conference championship. I think Garrett Garrett Goff had a Jared Goff had a good game. I just think the Lions. Let me get the elephant out of the room. The Commanders came ready to play, and the Lions. The Lions came ready to play. I think this came down to the final play. The final play. Everything, let me get the elephant out of the room. Everything comes down to the final play. Everything comes down to the final play in Forts. And I just think the Lions, Lions fans, let me say this. Lions fans should be happy how their season turned out. You got the number one seed. You had the number one seed. You had a bye week. And let me get the elephant out of the room and say this. Jalen Daniels looks like he's in his second year. And I know that he's in his first year. But let me say this. You're going to let Jalen Daniels and the Commanders win this game at home against the Lions. The Lions would finish with a 14-5 record. The Commanders finished with a 13-5 record. Or 14. But I do think that with the Commanders, you just have to get that win right there. I mean, the Commanders got the win right there. And I think when we are going to look back at this at the end of the season and say and say that the Lions had championship expectations. They have a good coach in Dan Campbell. They have a good receiving room. They have a good quarterback in Jared Goff that been to a Super Bowl. And tried to lead the Lions to the Super Bowl. But when you let a young team like the Commanders beat you, that's a whole different story. That's a whole different story. But guys, sub if you're new and never give up your dreams. And I hope all of you guys are safe out there. And stay blessed, everybody. And peace.